iostudy.net.
Hello everyone, this is Danielle, and in this video we're going to look at the grammar rules for using the present perfect continuous tense. So as you can see in this video, we'll look at the mind map. We're going to look at the form, usage, and signs of when to use present perfect continuous tense. So let's first look at the form. So we have three forms: positive, negative, and question form. So the positive form looks like this. Subject plus have or has plus been plus verb ing plus object. For example, it has been raining for 2 hours, and he has been working hard. Next, we have negative form. So the negative sentences are formed like this. Subject plus have or has plus not plus been plus verb ing plus object. For example, my mother hasn't been feeling well recently, and we have not been preparing this bike all day. Finally, we have the question form, which is have or has plus subject plus been plus verb ing plus object question mark. So, for example, has he been typing this report since this morning? And have you been standing in the rain for more than 2 hours? So both of these examples are questions. So that is how to form the present perfect continuous tense. Now let's go over here to find the usage, how to use it. So first, an activity that has recently stopped and has a connection with now. And an action repeated over a period of time. So these are both when to use the present perfect continuous tense. Let's look at an example of an action that has recently stopped and has a connection with now. For example, you're out of breath. Have you been running? And Paul is very tired. He has been working very hard. Next, an action repeated over a period of time. For example, she has been playing since she was 8, and they have been going to that cafe for years. So these are both actions repeated over a period of time. So that's how to use the present perfect continuous tense. Now let's go over to see some signs. So when to use the present perfect continuous tense. How long, all day, or for? These are some words you can look for. For example, how long have you been learning French? He has been watching television all day. And finally, I have been looking for you for the last half hour. So these are all using signs of these words for when to use the present perfect continuous tense. So here's your completed mind map for the present perfect continuous tense. You can always come back to this for your reference if you want to learn more information. And if you're ready to move on from the mind map, we can click here to find the outline. So here's the outline for the present perfect continuous tense. So you can read through this to find more examples and further explanations on how to use the present perfect continuous tense correctly in English grammar. So once you're finished with this outline, you can click here to find the test. So take the test to find out how much you have learned on the present perfect continuous tense. And in the next video, we will take the test together. So thanks for joining me today in this video where we looked at the mind map and the outline for present perfect continuous tense. And I'll see you in our next video. Thank you and goodbye.